The First Minister of Wales, Vaughan Gething, has vowed to carry on despite losing a vote of no confidence. He lost the vote, 29 votes against him, 27 votes for, opposition parties asking him to resign. Now, the motion follows the collapse of a cooperation deal between Labour and Plaid Cymru. Let's take a look at what happened as we head into the general election from the campaigns yesterday.
Labour have a £38 billion black hole in their policies. That will lead to £2,000 of extra taxes for every family up and down the United Kingdom. This is underpinned overwhelmingly by HMT analysis, Treasury analysis. So if people think that the Labour Party are going to win this election, they need to start saving.
When people see Labour's manifesto, they will see that the promises we make are promises we can keep and promises the country can afford. Every single policy will be fully costed and fully funded, and not a single one of them involves an increase in tax on working people through income tax, national insurance and VAT, those things that really hit working people the hardest, the taxes that they've chosen to put up in recent years.
Well, the evidence shows that at certain times of your life, people get under mental health stress, sometimes when they become a parent for the first time, when they retire and at other stages. And if we could provide special MOT for their mental health at those moments, and would also look at children and young people actually as a priority, then you can really turn things around.
All right, let's talk to our political correspondent, Katherine Forster, who can bring us up to date with what's going to be happening today, Katherine, in the big campaigns, but also looking at the Vaughan Gething situation, which, I mean, obviously that's in some respects not tied directly to the general election, but still it's putting a lot of pressure on Labour.
Yes, it is, and good morning, Stephen. So Keir Starmer is still defending the Welsh First Minister, Vaughan Gething. He's saying that this is a political gimmick, but there were quite extraordinary scenes here yesterday in the Welsh Parliament, because Vaughan Gething was only elected Welsh First Minister some 78 days ago, not even 3 months. And here we are with him losing a vote of confidence by 2 votes. Now, it was a vote brought by the Welsh Conservatives, supported by Plaid Cymru and the Liberal Democrats. But crucially, 2 Welsh Labour members of the Senedd were off sick. And I think it is worth noting that one of those was a minister that Vaughan Gething sacked just a few weeks ago, and another was a very vocal critic of Vaughan Gething. Now, this whole row hinges upon a £200,000 donation which Vaughan Gething accepted to his leadership campaign. That money came from a firm linked to a man who had 2 criminal convictions for illegally dumping waste. Now, to put that in perspective, the man that he beat for the leadership, Jeremy Miles, had only about a quarter of that amount to spend on this campaign. So ever since Vaughan Gething became First Minister, there have been questions swirling about this and a lot of unhappiness, not just within the opposition parties, but within Welsh Labour itself. Now, Vaughan Gething was actually seen in tears yesterday afternoon during the debate, and he came out fighting last night. He said he's not going anywhere. He says that he is going to continue doing his duty and that this is a political gimmick. But all the other parties calling for him to resign. Now, they can't make him resign. It's not binding, but they could call a vote of confidence in the whole government. So we have to see what happens next, but certainly not even in the job for 3 months, and his authority very, very seriously on the line.
Okay.